Hello, this is Mike Ginnitti from Spotrac breaking down Denzel Ward's 5-year, $100.5 million extension with the Cleveland Browns. And if I had to give you a synopsis off the top here, this is way stronger than I thought it was going to be. Way stronger, generally speaking, especially in a time when there wasn't really much, not a big deadline for this contract. He was certainly set to hit his fifth-year option. There was a franchise tag ahead of him, in my opinion. He got one heck of a deal here in terms of early guarantees, what he got up front, and what he's going to make over the next 4 seasons. Let's get into it. There's a $20 million signing bonus, nothing too crazy there. I think that's about fourth in terms of cornerback contracts, so top 5, that's where you want to be there. Basically, everything else about this contract is number one all-time for cornerback contracts. That's how good this deal is. $44.5 million guaranteed at sign. That's first by a mile. And it constitutes this salary, that signing bonus, this salary, and an $18.4 million option bonus sitting in 2023. So this is a double bonus contract. That's why that was the 5-year extension. That's why it's 6 years total. You want that signing bonus to prorate over these 5 years, and that second option bonus to prorate over these 5 years. So there's going to be a lot of dead cap sitting on this thing, which makes it stronger in terms of the players and what he'll get out of this in terms of years. And as we get into it, you'll understand why it just made sense for Cleveland to instantiate some of these early guarantee triggers like they did here. With that said, this $71.25 million is real. After I'm about to tell you here, it's real. It's the highest. It surpasses Jalen Ramsey as the highest total guarantees for a cornerback. And he's going to make even more than that if he's active and healthy. So up front, everything over the first 2 years is fully guaranteed, notwithstanding that per-game active bonus right there, and he's got that throughout his contract. This $15.325 million, of that, 14.3 of it fully guarantees next March, early March. It's guaranteed for injury right now. So for all intents, $1 million of this is already guaranteed right now. So that's the extra $4.5 million sitting there. So $1 million in 2024, the option bonus, the salary, the 2 salaries, and that original signing bonus. That's all built into that $44.5 million off the top. You get another 14.3 next March, as I mentioned. You get another $12.45 million from 2025 salary in 2 Marches. So you get a year early trigger on this salary and on this salary, which easily makes this a 4-year contract, if the double bonus didn't already do that because of the dead cap that's been sitting here. So without even trying, right now, just having those 2 bonuses, there's 19 dead cap against a 21 cap in 2025. This was already going to be a 4-year contract pretty much without even trying. But once this salary and this salary lock in a couple of months, that dead cap's going to be a nice big high number, securing Denzel Ward, who's not even 25 years old, by the way. He will be tomorrow, April 22nd, at the time of him doing this. So he's young enough to get this kind of contract. And look, some of this has to be Deshaun Watson. This is the organization that just gave away $230 million fully guaranteed, no strings attached. So now that this contract was sitting there on the negotiation table, it has to be as strong of a guarantee as possible. And while they didn't go 4 years fully guaranteed at signing, they went 2 years fully guaranteed at signing, 3 years fully guaranteed after 1 year, and 4 years fully guaranteed after 2 years. So that's pretty good stuff for a top-level cornerback in a position that's looking to shut down some of these big-time wide receiver contracts that just got signed. So I'm impressed with the early guarantee structure. I'm impressed with basically him topping out at number 1 there, number 1 there, number 1 there, number 1 there. The 2-year cash, number 1. The 3-year cash, number 1. The 4-year cash, number 1. It's about as good as it gets. And after 2025, when he'll be 28, going down 29 years old, there's an out pattern here. This salary has no guarantee on it. There's a couple of early roster bonuses, so Cleveland will have to make some decisions early on in March. But he won't even be 30, won't even be 29 yet, heading toward the potential out of this contract. And that means either a new contract in Cleveland, or an early release, or a tradable option, and a redo of a contract well before age 30. So he's set up for 2 big contracts here heading down the line, and it's really just another great deal by Tory Dandy. Let's be honest. He's had a hell of an offseason as an agent. He's amidst the Deebo Samuel situation. Certainly a couple more wide receivers under his belt. Chris Godwin, Mike Williams already under his belt. This is a big boy contract, and the early guarantees are really, really strong on it.